I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.
Alright guys, welcome back to Hardcore Valheim. If you didn't catch the last episode, go back and watch it. We actually ended Season 2. Really unfortunate ending to that one, but that's what happens when you run out of stamina and you're against a 1-star skeleton that has a bow. And then he's got a buddy in front of him, so you can't get to him. It's unlucky. Looking back on it, I probably should have pulled out my bronze axe, because I did have a bronze weapon, but I was using a club just for leveling up the club like I always do in the crypts, or not crypts, but burial chambers. So, really that was my own fault. I should have used my more efficient weapon there once I saw that he was a 1-star, but at that point, I think it was too late. I had no stamina, had no ability to get away. I locked myself in the room. It was a cluster. But this time, so we had a black male character with white hair. Now we're gonna do a pale female character with black hair. We'll just kind of ping pong back and forth. If one doesn't work, the other's gotta. I was hoping you can give the female. I was hoping you can give her a beard. We'll do retry fresh 2. Okay, and new world. Hardcore. Random seed. And start. So I'll see you guys in Valheim. Alright, so I'll just come in with you guys on this little intro screen. So we are starting up a new world, and I did say this at the end of last episode. This season I'm going to go a little bit quicker through it. I'm going to spend a little less time explaining things, for anybody that might be new. I'll still explain a little bit because that's who I am. I just like to explain how things work and explain my process. But we're going to be a lot more goal oriented, so I'm going to set a goal and we're just going to go accomplish it as fast as possible. Beginning of this episode, see our little emo hardcore girl flying in there. We're going to get our axe as soon as possible. We're going to go chop down as much trees as we can, as quick as we can. We're going to get our little shack down, get a crafting table in it, get a bed, get a fire pit. It's essentially our goal early on. And then, as much as we can, we're going to hunt animals, so pigs, deer, that stuff, and try to look at our surroundings, see where the water is, all that stuff, because that's definitely important to know. Looks like we got water right there. It might be just like a little lake or a pond, though. But yeah, that's my early goals for the server. Now, after that, once we get our leather, we're going to just go kill the first boss immediately. We're just going to blast through that. I'm not going to worry as much as I did last season of leveling up my club skill, because I was using the crappy wooden club a lot just to level up the club skill for the swamp. I think I mentioned that a couple times in last season. We're just going to ignore that. I'm just going to go in with my best weapon and kill everything as quickly as I can. Because, yeah, using that club definitely made some of those fights a little harder, where they should not have been as hard as they were. So, but we're going to go ahead and get this little intro section started, getting our axe, getting our base, farming up some wood. I'm going to go ahead and just skip past this stuff. Or not skip past it, but I'll fast forward through this stuff. And I'll see you guys once we are ready to build a little shack. Obviously, we'll stop the fast forward if anything interesting happens. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. So we have found, similar to last season, I think I'm going to build on a little rock like this. I really liked having that base. I just liked the location. I thought it was pretty cool being right on the water's edge. I'm pretty sure this is just a lake. So, I mean, this isn't anything I'm going to build like a dock or anything on. But it'll give me easy access to flint in the area, so we can make spears, all that stuff. And necks will spawn all over the place. There's a river right there too where they'll spawn like crazy. So should have all the access to food that we could ever want. So that is another reason I decided to build on this patch of land, if you want to call it that. Now, this is the toughest part, because I obviously probably going to do a very similar build that I did last time, where I had the little campfire as part of the base. So I think I'm going to build that little square first, and then build the rest of the base around that. So that's kind of the setup we had before. And then we had 3x3 on the side of that. It's going to be high off the ground, which is A-okay. Oof. That's annoying. Let me clip you underneath. There we go. Okay. Now I'm probably going to have to get a little bit more wood. I'm hoping I have enough to at least get the crafting bench inside, so I can build myself a flint axe. I don't think I have enough for it, sadly. Actually, we might. We'll check it. So boom, boom, boom. We'll try to get it right there. It's just temporary. We'll move it eventually. But I'm hoping that this will at least let us use it. No! Dang it. Darn it. Alright, well, let's go get some wood. Go ahead and collect some of these real quick. Now, I'll probably build myself like a little walkway as well. That way I don't have to swim out there. Swimming can be dangerous as well. But we'll go ahead and farm up some wood. I'll see you guys once I have a decent little collection of the wood. And then we'll finish up our little shack. Okay, coming back, I almost got squashed by that log. It almost ended season 3. To be very, very reminiscent of season 1, if you guys saw that. Oh god. Oh! Logs, man, they catch you by surprise. That did way more damage than I was expecting it to do. I was like, oh, it's gonna hit me a little bit. And then it almost killed me. But anyways, that should, I'm hoping, be enough. At least I'm hoping. I'll chop down a couple of these little smaller trees. That should top us off a little bit. And then we will finish up our little shack. Maybe go hunt a couple animals of sorts. Pigs are something we do want to get eventually. Getting a shield will definitely be good. But meat, mainly meat, that's what we want. Get the good food early. Didn't really know how important food was early on until I started doing hardcore, and I'm like, dang, the meat is just so valuable. If you don't want to die, that is. doing a regular run through, I mean, you don't care about dying, then who cares, you know, just just play the game. But hardcore, definitely want to dedicate some time to go hunting some necks, some deer, pigs, all that stuff. Haven't seen any mushrooms either, so it's a little unfortunate, but kind of is what it is. How many do I have? 17, 18? That should be plenty for a spear and a axe. Should give us all we need. So let's go back. We'll finish up our little shack. That rhymed right on time. Sorry, I'll stop. And get this finished up. Yeah, probably early on next episode as well, I will be kind of getting a little bit of wood to make a little pathway for this. That way that we don't have to, you know, jump through the water every time we come home, because that can be super annoying. Oh my gosh, can I not get you? There we go, that works. Now building half walls. Holy cow, that was professional builder right here, ladies and gents. Seems a lot more cramped than it was last time, huh? Okay. Make our doorway, so we'll break that. And then we'll do our little half walls on each side. Do those. Really hoping I have enough wood for this. Come on. Oh. There we go. Now, if I can't fill in this chimney, that's Jiminy. That's perfectly okay. I'm not going to stress too hard about that. It's not something I think is super necessary, because it's only really needed if it rains. How much wood we got? 25. Let me... Oh, there we go. Let me make a bed real quick first before we get into that. That way I can make sure I can at least get the bed down. And then we'll go ahead and try and finish everything if we have enough. So slap our Betty Bye down. I get it, Hugin, I get it. Let's do the repairs. Let's actually craft our flint axe. Won't be able to make the spear until we have the leather that we need for it, so unfortunately can't do much with that. But let's go ahead and get some stairs on this bad boy. Now, I'm hoping that the second clip will hit the ground. Doesn't look like it will. Let's actually just make a ladder. I feel like a little ladder here wouldn't be too bad. Give it a bit more of extended... Oh, there it was. Where's my clip? There we go. Yeah, like it's like off the ground a little bit. I like that. And I'm going to do the same thing we did before with the kind of overhang protecting from rain. I don't know if that's going to protect it all, so we'll make it even look... I'm not even worried about it. However, we are going to make that a half wall because that looked stupid. Bam. That looks much better. And then next thing we want to do is kind of fill in this chimney a little bit. And we only got 2 wood left, which doesn't get us much, but we can get 2 beams down for the top portion. Now, if you come up, bam, we're home. We're home, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we can sleep whenever we want to, which is a good thing. We got that going for us. And we also got our flint axe, so we can go ahead and get away with the stone. Now, I'm going to chop down a couple more trees. Hopefully we'll be able to survive through this, because I am out of food. And we'll just get a little bit more wood. I just want to make a box for myself. At least one. That way I can store the stuff. That way when we go on our hunting trips next episode. Just want to make sure I don't get smooshed. I won't have as much crap in my inventory. You know, be able to fit more of the hunting goodies. And it's almost nighttime, so we kind of got perfect timing going on with this. I'm gonna miss the last map for sure. I did like the seed we had was interesting. It was our spawn island is super small, surrounded by water. There was tons of like little short water areas where it was like an island, then you could swim to the next island kind of thing. I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm a little bummed that, you know, I had to go and fail that burial chamber so badly, but it is what it is. All sorts of stuff happens in this game. You just kind of got to roll with the punches. Now, to make this look a little less terrible, thing I can do is get those beams in there. That way it's got little supports all the way to the top. And let's finish the roof. Oh god. Oh no. Ugh. Goose fraba. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there because I don't really care. But let's go ahead and finish off the chimney. And then we'll just do that. That works, serves its purpose. Elevated little rock shack. And then let's go ahead and make a box. Probably gonna make a couple. Yeah. 3 boxes, very good start. We'll kind of keep things separated. So this will be the I hate everything in that box stack. This will be very good things, and this will be building materials. Which will actually just take all that wood, drop it in the fire, and then go to sleep. Alright. And then with that, it's been a very successful first episode. We're going to kind of cut this one short because I already recorded the last episode of Season 2, which was also a short video. Next video will be a little bit longer when we get into that one. That'll be after the weekend. So we'll get in there and we'll start our hunting process. We'll get our leather armor working on, get the spear, all that stuff. Try to get a food source set up for us, all that good stuff. And then maybe we'll even get enough time to get in the first boss. If not, then we'll do it in episode 3. But hey, I appreciate you guys for clicking on another one. Hopefully you enjoyed the start of Season 3. It's going a little bit quicker so far already. We already got our shack, 3 boxes, all that stuff. So it's looking good for us. Don't forget to thumb up if you have enjoyed the series so far, even last season, even though it ended abruptly like that. And yeah, hopefully to see you on the next one. You guys, just, as always, stay fresh, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.